There we go. Quick unannounced stream. Well, I say quick, it will probably take as long as it takes, but that is the life of the game developer. So just before we kick off the stream, let me just show you what we've got so far. So we've got the cool new zappy spawning animations like that. Whoosh. Right, we've teleported in. So we've got our new movement. So if you look now, we've got regular movement. So we've got all that 8 directions of movement. It's a little bit janky at the moment. I'll sort out the pacing and whatnot. But now also we've got blocking. So we've got idle, blocking idle. We can move back idle, forward, back idle, forward blocking, back blocking. And if we get that away, we can move left and right. And if you'll notice when we're moving left and right, there's a very imperceptible raise of the shield. There you go. So you can just about see it. So there is some visual indication of when you're blocking and when you're not. But let's just go and test out the functionality, because I have put a little bit of functionality into it so far. So we should be able to give you a quick idea of how it works. I'm going to give these guys a smack. But I'm also going to run away immediately. And go and anger these guys over here, because those dudes, yeah, they'll follow slowly. Right then, so when we get hit normally, let's see if we can get him to hit me. Come on. So that's just good. And there we go, now we're blocking. So if he tries to hit me now, there we go. We got the multiple clangs, we got the sound effects, we got the hit animations, distinctly different. And what we don't have is the stamina drain, so that's what we're going to work on now. So I just let me off on my cigarette a little bit. All right, I've got it set up right now. So as long as we've got more than 0 stamina, we can block. If we've got less than 0 stamina, if that's not true, we're just going to, for the time being, feed that into the player getting hit montage. We'll set up a separate shield break animation in a moment, but just for the sake of functionality, so if you run out of stamina and you're blocking, that's going to happen. What we'll also do while we're at it, because we've had our shield broken, is we'll set blocking to false. So we're going to disable the player's block if we're below, we get hit and we're not greater than 0 stamina. We're going to disable the player's block. Oh, well, so are we blocking? Yes. Is our stamina greater than 0? Yes. If it's not, we're going to take damage because we can't block anymore, and we're just going to make sure that the player is taken out of the block status to facilitate that. So what if we can block? So our stamina is greater than 0. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get another reference to stamina. So we'll get stamina. And there we go, stamina. We'll just move this over here. And for the time being, we're just going to hit this with a flat value. So we will actually get as DS game instance, right? So get stamina max. Let me just check. Yeah, stat stamina, set stamina. Yeah, okay, right, sweet. And we also need to update it in the HUD. So we'll grab a reference to that as well. Right, so that's the last thing we want to do. So we'll just plug that into there for now. And we're going to take our stat stamina here, we'll move it and add a reroute. So we will then set stat stamina to stamina minus And here's where we're going to want to do some maths later on. But we'll just plug that into there for now. So every time we get hit while we're blocking, we're going to take away a certain amount of stamina. So for now, we'll just put that to 20. And it's going to set our new stamina. We're going to update the stamina in the HUD, and we're going to play the shield hits. So if we go down there now, I'm just going to run off ahead. Like, normally you won't be able to do this in full game, but because I'm just test demoing it and run away, like it'll block you in place till you finish the full animation. So let's open this door. Again, we'll get the attention of these guys. There we go. Lovely. And we'll run around here, because the more people we can aggro, the better. And also our stamina is quite low now, so right, there we go. Now let's block his attacks. We're not quite doing enough to get through. The stamina's recharging, so what I might need to do is add a block on the stamina recharge. So while you're guarding, your stamina can't recharge. But as you can see, it's working as intended. So just hit me a bit more. There we go. So I think the most overriding thing right there is to sort out the stamina recharge. So here's where our stamina is recharging. So is input allowed true? So what we need to do is figure out if we're blocking or not, and if we're blocking, reduce the rate at which the stamina recharges. So let's move that across. We can move that across. So we'll do a branch here, and we'll do blocking. So we're going to get if we're blocking. If that's false, we want to do the regular. And then, hang on a minute, select. So get rid of that branch. We'll feed that into there. So if we're not blocking 1.5, and if we are blocking 0.5. So now what's going to happen is our stamina will recharge at a much more reduced rate when we're blocking. So let's get that down there. We'll move that one as well, just so we can see what's going on a bit more. And I'm going to add a reroute in here, just to keep it so things aren't going behind other things. There we go. And we'll do the same. Actually, we'll just move the stamina up a little bit there. Right, so if we're blocking, we're gonna set up a reduced rate, and if we're not blocking, we're gonna regen stamina at the normal rate. So let's go check that out. So running, regen normally, blocking, regen slower. Let's just get a much bigger dip on the bar just to really show that out. So charge normal, recharge when you're blocking. Actually, that might want to be a little bit slower, so like 0.25. So there we go, we've got our stamina recharge. Our stamina drain normally. And recharge and blocking. that much. Might be a bit too slow actually. We'll go. We'll have a look. Oh, I just about missed that one. Right, so we'll get the aggro of those two. We'll run around here, get the aggro of these two. Go straight into blocking. There we go, they broke my guards. Oh, he's gonna try again. Come on. Yep, they got me. Right, sweet. So we've got the basics now of the stamina system. So it's setting our stamina. It's playing the shield hit if we are blocking. If we're not blocking, if we don't have enough stamina, it's running this, setting our blocking to no. Playing the hit animation and doing damage. So that is pretty much it done now. Other than probably should replace this. But I think it works all right without the shield break animation, to be fair. So, you know what, actually, weirdly, I think it's pretty much done. I mean, I know I said at the start this was going to be a short stream, but I didn't think it'd be that short. Let's go bitch slap that dude. Where you guys going, huh? Ah, you whiffed. Where are you going? Okay, well, if you're just going to go on an adventure, I'm going to go and talk to the other guys. They're more fun. There we go. Let's twat this guy up. Oh, come on, you can do it. There we go. Does it look like oh god. In first person, it looks fucking awesome. Oh, that's so cool. All right, okay, I like it. Shit. Yeah, that's pretty much it done. I mean, I was gonna go in and just double check everything and make sure you couldn't go into block. Actually, hang on a minute. What happens if you're blocking and dodge roll? Okay. Okay, no, that works too. All right, all right. So I was going to go in and make sure that you couldn't go into block while you had no stamina, or your stamina was below 0. But given the way it's set up, and if your stamina is below 0, you're going to get taken out of block anyway. It seems superfluous. It seems like just adding that's going to cause more problems than it's going to solve. Most of it was centered around setting up all the major yeah, if we're hit and we've got greater than 0 health, then we'll do that. So it's greater than 0 stamina, we'll go do this. Play the different sound effects, play the effects, recharge stamina, spawn emitter at location. The stamina recharge loop is already going. That's a good point, actually. Hang on a minute. Let me just test one more thing before I call it a success. So, what happens? Oop. Okay, so I got loads of stamina. What happens if they hit me? I'm not, or I'm... Oh no, it still goes into the recharge loop. No, you don't. Okay, you guys are just... Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. We'll go annoy the guys over here. Come on. No, you don't. I've updated the target locking system now, so it always locks the closest enemy to you. Whoa! Okay. It's pretty good balancing, I think, as well, because you can hold it down. So I can hold this down and I can backstep, and it'll just go straight back to blocking, and I can attack. It'll go straight back to blocking. But it'll also make my stamina recharge slower, which I think is a good trade-off. Yeah, actually, you know what? I think that is it. I think I've implemented this. It was very basic. It's not a lot of stuff, but I mean, it does what I want it to do, and it actually kind of changes up the combat quite considerably. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that little brief look at an update on Syncope. I'll do a bigger stream at some point showing off more of the level. Might do that later on tonight. I don't know yet, but yeah, if you enjoyed that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff.